Today is the start of another season of Infinity SMP. We are in a totally new world and we start with nothing. To get the best start in the server possible, we need to complete the tasks on the list and begin our journey on the Infinity SMP server. We made it into the server, guys, and mostly everyone has gotten a start on it. Okay, well, our first task, as always, punch the tree. After punching down a tree, completing my first task on the list, I crafted a pick and headed toward the desert in search for a cave. Oh wait, I see a mine shaft. Hopefully we can get a good amount of iron and finish our task of getting iron armor. Yes, my first iron, finally. I explored the mine shaft for another 10 minutes and I found no iron and even died once. What? This is so annoying. I literally just died. After exploring the mine shaft, I continued my journey into the mesa, searching for a cave. Instead, I found something even better. Yo, is that a village? It's a desert village. Yo, and a desert temple. Bro, we're stacked. Who cares about iron? No, it was raided. Someone probably raided the village. This was gonna be my village. Finding the desert temple and village had been raided was very disappointing, but there were still villagers and I did find a cave spider spawner that I could turn into an XP farm later. Okay, hopefully we can get at least like 3 ingots from here. Let's go. We got iron. Wait, we got 5 ingots from that, which is pretty good. Hopefully we can come back to this village and get some better stuff. After making an iron pickaxe, I looked around the village for a cave system where I could mine iron. It didn't take long before I was in one of the new 1.18 caves collecting all the iron I needed. I made it back to the village. I literally had to dig up from the caves with half a heart, or like 2 hearts, whatever. And I finally made it. I literally almost died a couple times. After finally smelting the iron I had, I made iron armor, meaning I completed the second task needed to give me a head start on the server. After getting armor, the next thing on the list is building our base. For my starter base, I wanted to build a homestead in the mesa, which needs lots of wood that I don't have. Luckily, our fellow server member Acid had some spruce that I could use, and there was also a savanna nearby where I could get acacia. After traveling across the map, I finally found Acid's base and gathered the wood that I needed and headed back home. Okay, so I'm not really sure about what we're gonna do with our base. Previously, I wanted to build my base near the village, but after much consideration, I decided it would be better to build my base closer to spawn. Okay, so over there is spawn, and right over here is the mesa. I've already actually planted trees over there, but I think this would be a perfect spot for my base. We have a couple buildings. We have cows, wheat, and then definitely my starter house, which I'll talk about later and will build later definitely. After setting up my chests and planting trees, I was ready to start building my base. The first thing I did was flatten out the whole area to the same level. So I finally, after like an hour of flattening this out, it's totally flat. Well, except for that area, but I wanna have terrain over here. But I think this is a good area, so I think I'm gonna try to build the house right here. Now that I had the materials and the space for my base, I got to building. The design I'm using is not mine. I decided to find one on YouTube that would fit the mesa better than anything I could build. The design I'm using is by Dio Rod, so make sure to check out his channel. To build the house, the first thing I did was build the corner post with logs. Then I built the walls with red sand and orange terracotta. After that, it was pretty much just adding the windows, doors, and extra features on the house. Wow, so this is actually looking pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with how it went. Even though I followed a tutorial, I think it looks really good. After the house was done, I got to work on the cow pen. I tried to go for the same look as the house and wanted it to fit in with the mesa. I used oak logs for the corners and spruce slabs for the roof. I also used the red sand and fence posts for the back wall. After I was finished building, I planted wheat along the shore so that we could have a good source of food for breeding animals. I also stole cows from Mr. B-Boy, with his permission, of course. Okay, well, we officially are moved in. We placed our bed. Oh, I need to make sure I set my spawn point. And we have our cows and our wheat, which will be our food supply. We need to let them breed for a while so we have a good amount of cows, and then we need wheat to grow. Now that I built my starter house and got the cows, I've completed 2 more tasks, leaving me with 3 more. So the next thing we need to do is find some diamonds.
Finding diamonds was not going to be easy, especially with not having a lot of iron. Luckily, I knew a good spot where there might be diamonds. While mining for the iron in the first place, I found a huge cavern. I wanted to go back there and finally explore it. Once I found the place I was looking for, I realized just how big it was. There's so many mobs. Wait, I need to put my shield. Okay, so the goal of this mining trip is I want to get like a good enough diamonds to make a enchantment table and like a diamond pick. So we need to get like 6 diamonds at the very least. And luckily for us, I was able to gather a good amount of iron. And later in the deepest, darkest cave at Y -50, I finally found some diamonds. This cave goes deep, bro. That's insane. Yo, it's diamonds, it's diamonds, it's diamonds. It's diamonds, our first diamonds of the server besides the one we got in the minecart, but no one needs to know about that. Bro, how many we have? Just one, seriously? Oh, another one. Let's go. That's 2. Yo, bro, I feel like diamonds are way easier to get now. They probably are. Now that we have diamonds, we can get diamond tools and upgrade our tools with an enchanting table. To do that though, we need an XP farm. For the XP farm, I wanted to use the cave spider spawner I found near the village. The first thing I did was dig out a hole around it. 4 blocks horizontally in each direction, 2 blocks up and 3 blocks down. Then I built the collection system. It didn't take much time and was really easy to build, and it gives a lot of XP. I think this farm is like set up basically. The one problem I would say is have maybe hoppers here to collect. But other than that, this looks really good. After building the XP farm, the last thing to do on the list is craft an enchanting table. To do this, we need obsidian, diamonds, and a book. We have diamonds and can easily make a book, so the only thing we need to get is obsidian. To get the obsidian, the first thing I did was craft a diamond pick. Then I traveled to the other side of the mountain to where I remember a ruined portal being. After mining the obsidian, I crafted the enchanting table. After days of work, I finally completed all the tasks needed to set up my base, and now I can finally get to work.